Okay, we're gonna do a little walkthrough of our garden here at the beginning of our growing season. Here on the right, we have a trellis that we built with 2 banister pieces. And down here in the bottom, I've spread some mesclun mix, some salad green mix. And back along the fence line, I've planted some beets. And then inside that row, I planted some carrots. But nothing's coming up yet, except there is a little, some kind of a cucurbit seed that's growing right there that I noticed popped up this morning. So that's that. And then here we have a row of beets along the fence line and a row of carrots that we started on the inside here. And all of this roped off area where there's rope is where we're going to put rocks and have our outer bed lined out with rocks. These are our pea trellises that we just made this year. So we can hopefully have some nice, good, healthy, tall peas this year. And we already have some pea seedlings popping up. There's a few that are doing really awesome to start already. We haven't started anything here, but we're thinking about doing a row of carrots on the outside. And then over here is another little trellis we decided to do some peas on. That's pretty tall.
Did you show the kale?
Not yet. I'm going to walk around the outside first. And so we've got a few little pea seedlings that have started there too. And then we've got cardboard down to help keep weeds from growing. And we're thinking about doing squash and cucumbers back along this fence line. And then over here, that's our flower bed outside. And we'll probably have our cherry tomatoes over in this corner. And then up along this wall, we have put in the poles, but I need to put the poles across the top. And that will be our vining trellis for our indeterminate tomatoes, the ones that'll grow really tall. So, and then on inside that bed as well with our tomatoes, we're gonna have our green beans planted. So here is the idea of the rocks. So our whole outer bed, or the outer parameter of the garden, will have a 2-foot rock border that'll make it its own special little garden bed area. And then where these poles are laying out, we're going to figure out how to mark this area. You're okay, Axel. And that will be our first big kind of sectioned garden bed. Last year we just had crazy. We
Shadow pooped in the garden.
Oh, that stinker. We've got lots of cleanup to do. And we'll use our pieces of cardboard to fill in and keep areas from growing weeds. And here is a little section where when we'd seen Luke from MI Gardeners videos about starting some seeds this time of year, and his mixed bed where he had just mixed a bunch of seeds together, we did the same thing and just put a bunch of different seeds in a shaker and shook them out. And we've got some spinach for sure growing, and I think maybe some carrots and some radishes. We'll see what for sure comes up. And then these are our kale plants that survived last year. And this little guy here on the right, that is an onion bottom that we got roots started on and then planted here by the kale, because I was able to keep it covered during the freezing
that's the
nights.
one that we just made? That we just
We have another onion that we have inside that we're going to get planted today too. But what we're going to focus on today is getting our beds marked out so we can take the rope out and have our beautiful little rocked up area on the outside, at least on this south side of the wall. So this is our start of our garden. Want to say anything, Axel?
No.
All right. But he's going to help me, so we are grateful for good, strong, helping little boy hands. So here's Axel already getting to work. These are all the rocks that I brought over from our last house. And we just threw them all over here until we knew where they were going. And with guidance from God, we figured it out. So we're going to work together and get them picked up and hauled into the garden. And then they're going to be the border.
Yeah.
Okay, so Axel and Alex brought all these rocks in. And so now I'm just going through and grabbing a couple. You can follow me in here, bud. So now I'm just trying to find the flattest side of the rock that will sit the nicest. And plan for how these rocks will fill in where the poles are at. And the next rock that'll go beside it. That'll probably come up to about there.
Remember, Ron, the microphone's only so big.
And there's no particular rhyme or reason. They're rocks. And if it doesn't work in one way or other, you can always move them again. We're not concreting them down. But we're trying to keep them in line with our rope, because that's already been marked out for our spacing. So we'll keep plotting out our rocks until we get them all along our border here, and then we'll have an outline garden bed built by rocks. So we'll show you the finished product when we get there.